Final Fantasy X is the 10th main title of the long-running Final Fantasy series. Originally released for the PlayStation 2 in 2001 and re-released on the PS3, PSV, and PS4 from 2013 to 2015, the game is well known for having voice acting during story cutscenes, although the method of dubbing is questionable since the English voice acting is done without showing the actors gaming footage, which could have made things easier and feel more natural without editing the audio and a unique leveling system. FF10 takes place in the world of Spira, where it is constantly in the mercy of an entity named Sin. To counter this worldly threat, summoners and their guardians are needed to defeat Sin to give the world a brief period of peace known as a calm, before Sin returns. This would eventually lead to the current generation of summoners and guardians to rise up to prepare themselves with the upcoming battle with Sin. The story is told from the point of view of a guardian named Tida, as he recounts the events of how he went from a star blitzball player to being a guardian, as well as how he met the summoner Yuna, the guardians Kimahri, Lulu, and Wakka, an Albert girl named Rikku, and Auron, a man who watched over Tida when he was a kid. He also recounts how he ended up in Spira when Zanarkand was attacked by Sin, accompanying Yuna on her pilgrimage to obtain the Aeons to help them in battle, and the corruption of the religious leaders the group would later meet. The battle system is different from previous 6 FFs, as it doesn't use the active time battle system, but rather a turn-based approach similar to the first 3 games. The turn-based approach allows you to plan ahead and see if the action you're going to use can give your character an extra turn before the fiends can use their turn. The character themselves can take certain fiends with ease depending on their stats. As Tida can take down speedy fiends, Yuna can summon Aeons and use white magic to heal party members and take down undead fiends. Wakka can take down flying fiends, which had high evasion stats. Lulu can use black magic to take down fiends with low magic defense. Kimahri is the dragoon and blue mage, as he can use the skills of various fiends in his arsenal and cause damage to armored fiends. Auron can take down armored fiends, and Rikku can steal an instant kill Machina quite easily. But however, the battle will be played differently, as there are battles which takes place underwater, which you can only control Tida, Wakka, and Rikku, as they're the only ones who know how to swim in the story. The limit break system is different this time around, as you can set how the limit gauge, or the overdrive gauge as it is called in this game, will fill up after your characters perform an action, or being attacked at a certain amount of times, such as having certain characters getting attacked, healed, or attacking a fiend. However, the extra options are only available if you fulfill a requirement in battle, such as taking down a certain amount of fiends, heal at least how much HP in total, and so on. The leveling system is also different from previous games, as it uses the sphere grid as opposed to grinding for experience to gain a level of stat. The sphere grid uses sphere levels, which act as numbers of steps for moving color-coded cruisers representing the characters are allowed to move. And each spot that the cruiser lands on or nearby can be activated by using red spheres to learn skills and abilities, as well as increasing specific stats. There are also empty unlocked slots, which can be fulfilled or unlocked by looking for purple and key spheres. There are also spheres which allow you to remotely activate a node or teleport to an inactive node. They're colored yellow and blue respectively. The spheres can be earned from fighting fiends, treasure chests, and minigames, so if you happen to be low on spheres, a few battles can help on the long run. Due to the fact that this game follows the story from Tida's point of view, flashback, exploration of the world is limited until near the end of the game, which the world is open to you along with an airship, allowing you to travel around the world to start to finish. The save points in the game have been given the ability to heal your characters, as there are no tents or cabins, and there are rarely any inns to rest in. And when you acquire an airship, you'll be able to enter said airship from any of the save points, thus traveling around the world much easier, as well as looking for side quests. The summonings for the games also function differently. Like the Guardian Forces of FF8, each Aeon has their own HP, but they now function as party members who fight by themselves, allowing you to decide how to proceed in battle, as well as whether or not to sacrifice the Aeon when the fiend or boss decide to use an instant kill on your party. The Aeons can also use a modified version of FF10's Omnitrix system to fill their overdrive gauge faster, and can learn new skills and gain stat boosts by using items once you were able to obtain 2 key items during the story. It should be noted that the HD re-release is based on the European and international versions of the game, so there are some modifications to the sphere grid, new optional boss battles, and a new side quest involving said bosses. So if you happen to play through the US PS2 version of FF10, expect for a different experience, as this is tougher than the US version. This FF is perhaps one of the best 3D FF games I've ever played, as it brought back and reinvented the turn-based combat system of the first 3 games and the summoning system of FF8, as well as bringing in voice acting into the storytelling. The story being told in the form of a flashback up to the present is a nice touch, as a few games have ever done that kind of storytelling. The only downside was that there were only a few side quests to participate in until you nearly reach the end of the game, thus it's mostly linear. I would recommend this game for long-time fans of the series and role-playing gamers who are trying an older-style JRPG for the first time by going backwards. So go ahead and try it. I assure you you'll get a good time with it.